Hello guys, welcome to Linux Joy channel. Today we are going to see user mode command. And what is the use of this user mode command? With using this command we can modify a user account. So how to do that? Before going to practical, I am going to explain some theory part here. So for that, I'm going to open a file in my documents. This is modify user accounts in Linux. Yes. So with using user mode command, we can modify user account in CentOS 7. So syntax is here like this: user mode, option, and the username. So options can be vary here. So what are the options are here? We have 7 options. You can observe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, these are the 7 options. -L. This is used to log the user. So to unlock that user, we have to use -U. These are the options. So -u used to change the user ID, and -C option is used to change the comment. That means you can apply a comment for that particular user. And -D option is used to change default home directory. And -S, we can change the default shell of a particular user. We can also change the username with using -L option. So this is theory part here. So let's get to do the practical. So I'm going to close this. Right, and I already opened my virtual machine here. You can observe. Control Alt Enter, and the root password is. Open the terminal. First of all, for theory part, I'm going to create one particular user. So for that command, user add Hank is the username, and I'm going to assign a password that Hank. Whatever the password you can give here, that is your wish. So password is applied successfully. First I'm going to log the user. For that I have to use that command user mode -L and the username Hank. So to check whether the user is locked or not, we have to go to this /etc/shadow file. So you can simply grep the username, and the username is hank/etc/sha. So here you can observe my mouse cursor. This exclamatory symbol shows the user is locked. So and one more way to check whether the user is locked or not. So I'm going to, in my virtual machine, going to console view here. So I already checked it. So go to one virtual console, that is Control Alt F2. So here try to log in as a Hank user, HANK Hank, and type the password here. So you can simply observe here. So login, it's saying login incorrect. That means the user is logged. That's the reason it's showing the login incorrect. And come back to the graphical user interface and again unlock the user. User mode -U Hank. Now check once again. Grep the user in /etc/shadow. So you can observe the difference here. So here is the exclamatory symbol gone here because I unlocked the user. Now go to virtual console. Okay, login incorrect it's showing. So no problem. Try to log in once again. Hank and the password, whatever the password you gave here. See, after unlock the username, after unlocking the user, you can simply log in here, and you can find that last file login with tty2, and it's showing the time at what time you try to log in and what happened there. So it's showing that there was one failed login attempt since the last successful login. So in this way you can block a user and unlock a particular user. Go to graphical user interface, and next is we are going to change the user ID. So first of all we are going to see what is the user ID of this particular user. For that, grep hank /etc/PASSWD. So hank user ID here you can observe 1003. So I'm going to change this user ID as 1500. So how to do that? Usermod -u 1500 to what is the username is hank. Okay, user current process. Okay, no problem. Go to top command. Top. What is showing? Once again execute that command. What is that? Usermod -u. User hank is currently used by process 3144. So no problem. First kill -n -9 3144. So the process is killed, and once again apply the user ID. See, now grep hank here, grep the hank user, and the file name is /etc/PASSWD. Here you can simply observe the user ID change. Before it has 1003. Here you can see, before changing the user ID, the default user ID is 1003. After changing the user ID is 1500, you can see the 1500 user ID changed here. So with the help of -u option with usermod command, you can change the user ID also. You can apply a comment for this user. How to do that? Usermod -c. So you can type the comment like he is the CEO of the company. You can simply type the comment, and after that you have to mention the username, that is hank. Next, check grep hank /etc/password whether the comment is applied or not. You can observe here. Before here, this parameter represent the comment here, so it is changed. CEO. Here you can observe. In this way you can apply a comment here. You can also change the home directory of this particular user. What is the home directory of this particular user is /home/hank. You can observe here. But I am going to change this home directory with different directory. So we have to follow the 5 steps to do that. First of all, we have to create one nested directory. I am going to create that mkdir -p /sales/mana manager. Okay, this directory I created. Check whether the directory is created or ls-ld /sales/manager. So here you can observe the owner of this directory is root and the group owner of this directory is also root. So here we need to change this ownership of this directory. So that is, we have to change the ownership root to hank user. For that we have to use one command, that is chown hank colon hank. So what is the directory? Sales/manager. Check once again whether the ownership is changed or not. For that, ls-ld/sales/manager. Here before it has root, now it is changed to hank. After that, you can simply use usermod command, usermod -d, change the directory. What is the directory is /sales/manager, and what is the username is hank. Check default directory changed or not. This is grep hank /etc/password. So before it has home directory is /home/hank, but now it's changed to /sales/manager. After that, we have to copy the profile files into this directory. So what are the profile files? Where are these profile files? And you can observe cat /etc/scale. Oh, sorry, this is the directory cd. Sorry, there should be a gap here. ls-a. So these are the profile files. We have to copy these profile files into this /sales/manager directory. For that, type cp -rf /etc/scale .b shift star. That means it will copy all the files which starts with .b and move to copy those files, and destination folder is what? /sales/manager. Now the files are copied, and next we are going to login. su-hank. So type pwd. So he can observe /sales/manager is present working directory. That means it is his default home directory. So in this way you can change the home directory of your particular user. Next, Control D to log out. Next, we can change the default shell also. So first check the shell what is assigned to this hank user. Grep hank /etc/passwd. So /bin/bash is the default shell. So first we are going to assign this. First of all, we need to see how many shells are available. So for that, cat /etc/shell. Okay, these are the available shells for our CentOS operating system. So default shell is /bin/bash, but I am going to change /bin/bash to /bin/sh to this hank user. I am going to change the default shell as /bin/sh. For that, you can simply use that same command, usermod -s, that is the option. What is the default shell? Is /bin/bash. I am going to assign which shell? /bin/sh to which user? Hank. Check whether the default shell is changed or not. Grep hank /etc/passwd. So you can observe here, before assigning /bin/sh shell, the default shell is /bin/bash. But after assigning this /bin/h shell to hank user, it is changed here, you can observe. So in this way, with using usermod command, you can change the default shell to some different shells. So what are the available shells are, you can find here. These are the shells you can use here. And next we can change the username also with usermod command. What is that? Usermod -l, and so I'm going to change the user hank name with a different name like James. So hank. This command means I am going to change hank username to James. So after executing this command, you cannot find hank user. Hank user change it to James. Try to grep hank from /etc/basswd. So there is no results, means the hank user does not exist. So try to grep James in /etc/basswd. So right, everything is same. The output here, you can observe the output here, everything is same. Comment and default home directory and changed shell, but the username is changed here. Before it was hank, now it is James. In this way, you can use usermod command to change the default user parameters. In a single command, I can change all these things like user ID, shell, username, comment, etc. So how to do that? We can simply use the same usermod command, usermod. First I am going to change is user ID. Here it has 1500, but I am going to change as 1003. Next, comment also I am going to change. I am not going to assign any comment here. I am just blank comment I am assigning here. That means you have to mention 2 inverted commas here. That's it. Next, change the directory -d. Before it has /home/hank directory. So I am assigning the same old directory to that particular user /home/hank. Next, shell also -s. Default shell is what? /bin/bass /bin/bash, and rename the user. It was James now, but I am going to change hank. In other words, I am going to revert all these things to hank user. Things means user ID, home directory, default shell, and the username also. So enter. Now check. Everything is changed. Now hank user is back. So grep hank /etc/basswd. So everything is changed here. You can observe. Before James, now it is hank. Before 1500 user ID, now it has 1003. And comment is blank here. Next, default not home directory, it was /sales/manager. Now it's /home/hank, and the default shell as also not default shell. Shell is also changed here /bin/bash. So if you want to find the group ID and user ID of a particular user, you can simply type ID and the username hank. So here you can find user ID is 1003 and group ID is 1003. There is a group with his name and the group's ID also 1003. Next, change finger information. You can give, instead of comment, you can give some, you can add some comments here like username and what is the phone number, and what is the address, everything you can add here with using one command. Instead of comment, you can add some details about this particular user, like his name and his mobile number and address, etc. So for that I have to use chfn change finger information, which user Hank. So name Hank, office is Red Hat, office phone is 1 2 3 4 5 6, enter, home phone 4 5 6 7 8 9. These are the examples. Finger information changed here. So I told you what is the use of chfn. You can simply assign name and office phone number and home phone number. That means we are going to add some more details to this particular user. So grep Hank, to see the details are added or not, /etc/passwd. So here you can observe, instead of, before the comment was blank, now it was filled with the user details like his name and his office phone number and his home phone number. Like that we can add some finger information to this particular user. So, and these are the default parameters, and we can change the parameters also here. But how to change default parameters permanently? We have two files to do change that. So what are those files we are going to observe here? So whenever we execute one user add command, the defaults will be taken from /etc/default user add command. So what are those? We are going to observe cat /etc/default, and which command is user add. Whenever we execute this user add command, the default values will be taken from this particular file. So what are the values? So here you can observe group 100, home is /home directory, inactive is equal to -n, expire and default shell, and scale create _mail _spool is equal to yes. So I'm going to explain about these parameters. Group is equal to 100 means after creating one user, the user can be a member of up to 100 groups. So that is the meaning of this line. And next one is home is equal to /home. So this line means the user default directory, that means home directory, will be created under /home directory. Next, inactive is equal to -1. That means -1 means the user account is active permanently. So -1, that means, it's -1. It shows that means user account will be activated permanently. So you can give an expire date for the particular user account. So I can give a Hank user. I'm going to, if I mention Hank user expiry date here, after when he reaches that particular date, the account will be deleted permanently, and this will be done automatically. So expiry date format will be YYYY-MM-DD. So, and next is default shell. Here you can simply edit /bin/bash2/bin/sh, whatever shell you want to assign, you can change here. And the profile files copied from /etc/scale, and this create _mail _spool is equal to yes. If you mention no here, the mail account for that particular user will not be created. So these are the default values. That's the reason whenever we execute the user add command, it will going to execute this default parameters to that particular user. So that's the reason we are finding default values here. So one more file is also there, that is cat /etc we can simply edit these values with using vim editor, vim/etc/default and user add. So these are the default values. I can simply, if I want to give 100 instead of 100, I can simply give 200. And instead of /home directory, I can simply give /opt. Every time. Now next onwards, when I'm going to create one particular user, the home directory will be create under /opt directory, and I can give expiry date here. Any user, if I create any user, after when he reaching this particular date, the account will be automatically delete. So I'm going to explain this, but I'm not going to change these default parameters here. So I can simply escape, quit, forceful. Check whether the default values are changed or not. No, values didn't change. So that is the use of Q exclamatory in VM editor. I exited that file without changing the default parameters. And one more file is there, that is cad/etc/login.defs. So in this file, these are the default values: user ID minimum of 1000 and user ID maximum of 60,000. So you can edit here, like password maximum days is 99,999 and password minimum days 0 and password minimum length is 5, password warning age is 7. So these are the default values. Also we can change here, like create home directory. If we change yes to no here, whenever we create one user, the home directory will be not created. And umask value also we can change here 0777. Instead of 0777, I can give 066. So like that. And you can change the encrypted password method SHA-512 to MD5. Yesterday I spoke about what is SHA-512 and what is MD5 and what is the algorithm they are using. SHA-512 algorithm, SHA-512 using 512-bit algorithm, and MD5 use 128-bit algorithm. So these are the default, some of the default values like user ID, group ID. You can change the values here, but at present I'm not going to change. With using VM editor, you can change the values. So in this way, using these two files, you can change the default parameters of users. Default parameters, you can change them here. So that's it. Today's session is about modifying a user account in different ways. I hope you understand this session. If you have any doubts, please do mention in the comments below. If you like the video, please click on that like button and share this video as many people as you can. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, and please click on that bell button to get my latest videos to you in a notification. Thank you guys. I'm signing off. Have a nice day.